Didn't I say it was going to be like the Zapruder film? It was like the Zapruder film. Okay, so yesterday in court, Alex had an excited utterance on a police videotape, and honestly, who knows what he said? I did him so wrong, they did him so wrong, A did him so wrong. Part of this strikes me as like a South Carolina colloquialism that hopefully the local folks will understand far better than I did. Because honestly, I've listened to it and I still don't know what he said. It made my entire life when we got to court this morning. And old Poot Poot and them was like, we have slowed the tape down to 30%. I was like, oh, y'all went deep. He was up at Poop Poop Manor late last night. Like, what can we do? Can we speed it up? Can we slow it down? Can we play it backwards? Can we put it on a turntable? I imagine him being a DJ like, trying to make that tape say somebody else did it that was not me. And so the rest of the day after the slow down and multiple replaying of the tape was all about cell phone data. Lord, there was a lot of cell phone data. Now, I get the feeling that when it comes down to it, the cell phone data is what's going to solve this case, or at least put a lot more pieces together than we have right now. So the first part of the day was a lot of this was this one's phone and that was that one's phone, blah, blah, blah. My mind was numb. I could not follow. But in the afternoon is when they really got down to the nitty gritty. And kudos to the prosecution for leaving us on a cliffhanger every single day. Yesterday, the cliffhanger was, ooh, what did he say on that tape? Today, the cliffhanger was, wait, how many steps did Maggie's phone take? And was the phone up? Was it down? Was it awake? Was something running in the background? What was she selling on Poshmark? I had so many questions. But we're going to find out probably all tomorrow for sure, and maybe the day after that, of what was on everybody's phone. I want to know what was on the phones, what was on the Snapchat. I need to know every single thing. Yes, they have a lot of guns. Yes, there was a lot of chatter about gun rooms. Who knew guns were so expensive? You know what's funny? They talked about having 20, 25 guns. Okay, whatever. I don't know how much I thought guns cost. I'm not a gun girl, so I never paid attention. When he was like, yes, we got our sons 2 guns. It cost $9,000. What? We don't need gun reform. They just raise the prices and folks won't be able to buy them. Good grief. $9,000 for 2 guns, and then they were holding the guns in a trust. Actually, that part I've heard of before. I don't remember why it's like a good idea or whatever, but I know that you need a separate permit or a separate something for a silencer than you need for just like a regular gun. Like you get the paperwork for the gun. There's totally separate paperwork for the silencer. And I had heard that people sometimes hold those guns and those silencers and scopes and stuff in trust. I think it has to do with like getting sued or protecting your child. I don't know. Don't get me to lying. There's a lot going on. I honestly don't really care about all the gun stuff. What I want to hear is about the footprints, the footsteps, because apparently Maggie's phone could measure steps. Could it also measure heartbeat? Did she have an Apple Watch? Ooh, and at some point they say when you lift up your phone, if you have like the biometric scanner thing, when you lift up your phone, it measures your face. And so that's how it opens your phone with your face. And somebody lifted up Maggie's phone. Did it take a picture of her face? Is there a picture of the killer? Is that why Alex was so leaned into these phones? And did you know that if your cell phone is set to a 4-digit code, then the Secret Service and the FBI can crack your phone fairly easily, it turns out. But if you have a 6-digit protection passcode, it could take them 19 years to crack your phone. Note to self, if you up to things, I'm not up to things. I do have a 6-digit code, and none of your business is why I have a 6-digit code. But I do have a 6-digit code. But if you up to things, you gonna need like a 12, a 65, 97-digit code. Fascinating. This was a whole primer in cybersecurity. I'm going to change all my passwords. I'm going to put maybe a longer code. I might name my phone something cute. I don't know what I'm going to name it yet. So much information. All of this, and get this, friends, it has been a harrowing day here at my house. I have a sick kid. We ended up at the doctor's office. I was at the pharmacy. We were at the hospital for a little while. It has been a crazy day around here. But you know what never left me? Y'all, I had this little thing right here on my ear the whole time. I was listening to trial coverage the whole time. So when the doctor came in, I would take one ear out and be like, no, he's still asleep. Okay, yes. I'm thinking, can't she just give me updates and reports and test results and things during commercial breaks? Why does the judge take a stretch break? Is that courtroom somehow uncomfortable? Does he look over at the jury and he's like, oh, they about to fall asleep? Because periodically, they just have a stand break. I have never seen that in court. But this is South Carolina. They are so polite. They must be like, oh, baby, you must need to stretch your legs. Go on, let's have a stretch break. That is fascinating. And how do they go so long between bathroom breaks? Does the judge wear diapers? Do the attorney? I have so many questions. Okay, but I'm tired. Like I said, it has been quite the harrowing day around here. And I need to get to bed early because we got court tomorrow. All of us, we going back to court tomorrow. And we want to hear what happens with Maggie's cell phone. You have a great safe night. And put your questions down in the comment section down there. And we'll talk about it tomorrow. Bye.